we've been getting quite a few emails about the Barbie dolls. These are Barbie dolls that originally belonged to Brian. I think the reason that these were still left unwrapped is that Brian likes the sexy ones. Breasts and torso and nothing with full clothing. So that's fine with me. I like them that way too. And this was one of Brian's very favorite dolls. Lovely girl, lovely dress, and it was one of his very favorites. I haven't seen this doll for at least 5 years. Sure, it brings back memories.
Well, that's it for the music, and here we are at the radio show. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Kenny. How are you doing today?
We've never done a radio show this late.
What time is it?
It's time to get a new watch, you dumb fucking loser.
No doubt.
Actually, I'm very happy you're here with me today. I was away. I was in Banff.
Whoa. West Coast?
No, mountain time.
Jeez. Impressive.
So I just got back from Banff and flew in, and boy, are my arms tired.
Very good. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Banff's pretty crazy. It's kind of like a lame Switzerland.
Could be nice.
With no Arabs or Grand Marnier crepes.
Now, why were you in Banff, Ken?
Well, I was there to host the Banff Media Festival Rocky Awards. And I'm not really into hosting awards. I don't really like it. It's funny, I actually get nervous before these things. But I went and I hosted the Rocky Awards competition. And then there was a big gala. Like, I hosted awards, and that goes to these other awards, which is this massive gala, which is hosted by Wayne Brady.
Holy cow.
Will Arnett was there, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Elaine,
and Craig Ferguson, and a whole bunch of other celebrities. But the thing was that Wayne Brady, didn't come in. He forgot his passport, and he had to fly from New York to California and get his passport, and then he had to go to California to Calgary and then drive to Banff. So he was so fucking late.
Fun trip.
So they throw me on stage first, basically, and I come out. And right in front of everybody, I go, well, Wayne Brady's running late. Nobody told him that he didn't have to take the Underground Railroad here anymore.
And?
There's some boos. And a lot of claps. Julia Louis-Dreyfus started laughing. And seriously, Louis-Dreyfus. Come on. Yeah, and I'm Kenneth Joel Hotz. I should have come out there and looked at her and said, hi, I'm Kenneth Joel Hotz III. But anyway, so then I go, oh, hi, Julia. And she was like, hi. And I went, how's Putty?
Too soon, man.
And she started laughing. But let me tell you, I just wanted to punch her because, oh, my God. I still have friends of mine's parents that are still making Seinfeld references. And it is the most annoying fucking thing in the world. I'm up there. And my friend's parents, I'm up north, my friend's parents are like, hey, you remember that time where Peterman and when Kramer had the carburetor in the shower, man? And
that's just like that time in Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this show is fucking 10, 15 years old. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, oh, do you remember that time in Alf when Mr. Krugerman, it's like, fucking, just, it's stale. It's stale. It's fucking petrified, bro. But don't use Seinfeld references. And stop calling restaurants after, No Peter for You, or, any restaurant named after, I think I've talked about this before, any restaurant named after a fucking TV reference is the worst fucking restaurant in the world. There's a strip in Toronto, it's King Street, it's this shitty tourist strip, and all the restaurants are called Fred's Not Here, and Hey Lucy. There's a restaurant called Hey Lucy. How fucking bad is the food?
It's a popular restaurant.
Oh my God. I just can't fucking stand it.
This is a lot like that Seinfeld episode.
Oh my God, yeah.
Where Newman went on that rant.
Anyways, one of the guests that we have tonight, the guest we have tonight.
We got a lot of guests coming up.
I have a Will Arnett story with him. So Will Arnett was there as well, and we have some mutual friends. I didn't get a chance to meet them, but you know they're all in makeup in these big, like all dolled up. I went out in a fucking t-shirt and jeans. My friends Shane and Sarush, the co-creators of Vice magazine, who are now fucking literal billionaires. My shitty friends are fucking billionaires, but they deserve it more than anybody. I went out there.
You didn't have any foundation.
I gave them the big gala award, here, the new media something of the biggest media guys to Vice. And years ago I used to write Vice. I did a few articles for them, and I said
award-winning articles.
One award-winning article, which was I gave my friend AIDS, which is when I wrote the story about when I made Spenny think he had AIDS on Kenny versus Spenny. And then I did another one called The Jubermensch, which was about how Hitler inadvertently created a race of superhuman Jews by culling them. And it's the only race in history that's actually being culled. And that means that the fittest, all the weaker Jews were all killed in the Holocaust, but only the strongest survived. So that all the strongest Jews with the best genes have been breeding ever since 1948.
I think a few slipped through.
Yeah, like me and Spenny. But anyways, I think it's so Hitler, even though he thought he was the master race, accidentally created a superhuman race of master Jews, which are now controlling the planet and destroying everything. But you know what? They did make Superman and Star Trek. So how bad can the Jews be, right? They're giving us Star Trek and Superman. Have you seen Superman yet?
No, I haven't seen a movie in a while.
Have you seen the Hulk?
No.
I'll pull down my pants.
Jesus, you got a Hulk down there?
Yeah. Hey, what's metal and can hold back the Hulk? My zipper.
Jeez.
Now, I'm trying to think what else happened in Banff.
Any deals? Did you sign any deals or anything?
I went out there with Ox Mode with my friend. We have this company now where we just are promoting people's content. If you have any YouTube content, anything, send it to me at kennyhotz.com. And if it's good, I'll give you like a total wicked channel, and we'll share all our networks. We'll give you fans, and we'll just start making fucking cold hard cash. Because you know what? Because I'm so sick of all these fucking losers on shitty YouTube, like doing this Ray J. Williams stuff. Hey, all right, let me tell you about the blue whale. It's a big fish, don't you think? I get it. Okay, it's like, and these guys have like 500,000 subscribers. That's like, everybody's doing the exact same thing, and some of them are so shitty. This is a number 7 mascara, and this is how you put it on your eyes. You have 2 million subscribers, and you're making 50 G's a week. Like, how the fuck are so many people, like, listening and watching so much shitty shit? It makes me fucking crazy. And I can, try to do shows that are cool and funny, where I eat fake shit out of toilets and do mean things to my friend. I don't know. I got 60,000 subscribers. It doesn't make sense.
People don't want good stuff. They want garbage. Stuff you don't have to think about.
Is that in front of your face again? Are you doing that again? Every fucking show you have
I'm off to
something
the
in
side.
front of your fucking face.
Are you yelling at me?
You're going to have something in front of your face later. And it's big and black.
I hate when Kenny gets that look. It gets real.
I will kiss. I want to kiss fuck you to death.
Okay, let's do it.
I will do it. I asked how we were driving through Chinatown. I was like, okay, look, how much to pull over and fuck you up in the ass in this alley right now? And he was like, 15 grand.
I need money.
And that was like,
We didn't do it. There was no exchanging of fluids. There was no exchanging of money.
I just like to know how low Brian could go. And I feel bad that he needs money. You see, give Brian money. I don't need money. Give Brian money.
If you got cash, send it. Why not? I'll take it. Email me.
So what else? So look, so
You got Joni Mitchell tomorrow.
I'm hanging with Auntie Joan tomorrow. She's in town, and I got invited to go to her hotel room, and then
Jeez.
backstage at the concert, and then I don't know. I'll probably have to smoke 400 cigarettes with her,
Can
like
I come?
usual. I hope you could come. Ask your boyfriend.
Kenny, can I come, please?
Ask your dad. Ask Robert. How is Robert?
You know, there's some things that are kind of off topic on this show. I saw that video and it's not cool. Whoever was recording that just stood there and let that man die. It was not cool.
It's like that guy from that shitty clown from all those Saw movies. What's his name?
Yeah, it's something.
Anyways, whatever. Okay, with Simon, we brought in our guest, our very wonderful guest. And let me tell you something about our guest. I have known our guest for 44 years. He is my first friend, my oldest and dearest friend.
Whoa!
There is nobody
Jeez,
that
that's
I
down.
love more than Darren Levant. In Hebrew school, we used to call him David.
What does David mean?
D for, well, usually dummy. They used to refer to me in school.
For the marks. Now, Darren, we were in school together. Darren failed grade 3. I don't know, fucking.
Well,
Tough. It was a tough year.
Let me intervene a little. That was back in the day when
That was 1970.
no one really understood what ADD was, and everyone today and their kids has ADD. And
Do you have ADD?
I do have ADD.
No,
Congratulations.
AID.
What?
AID.
Uterine device.
That's what you have.
AIDS.
Corky from Life Goes On could have passed grade 3 at Bethsaida Hebrew School.
Well,
Our teachers were so stupid.
they would punish us. They would actually
They were vicious
hit
Israelis.
us, pull our hair,
Pinch
twist
our
our
ears.
ears.
Back then, there was punishment.
Can I name the teacher who used to abuse us? Can I do
Carmela.
that?
Carmela.
Her name was Carmela, and she used to grab the back of our ears and just pull us across the room, and it was quite painful.
Yeah.
But could you imagine teaching you two assholes though?
I used to think that all the old Nazis went to Argentina, but they all went to our Hebrew school and taught us
It was terrible.
the alphabet.
Just terrible.
And then
Especially
the
if you
other
have
thing is
dyslexia.
Hebrew, like teaching a kid Hebrew, it's the most fucking useless language in the world. Like the only thing it's good for in Toronto is maybe getting some extra tahina on your fucking falafel. But like what, like, unless you're bumping into fucking, Jesus or the Pharisees, there's no fucking, what the hell is, like, seriously, if you die and go to heaven and, Jesus is staring at you and you're like, oh, shalom adoni, maitcha, bavakasha, nikakol beseder. Like, aside from that, there's no fucking reason. There's only one place in the world where they speak Hebrew, and that is Israel. And they don't even like to speak Hebrew there. They all want to speak English.
And Israel doesn't even exist anymore, does it?
I think the only thing I learned when I was in the school was ani rotze lelechet beit shimush. That was it.
Yeah,
Excuse
and that's
you.
not even the right way you say it anymore.
It isn't.
No.
Okay.
Darren, so I was just handing out an award in front of Will Arnett a couple days ago.
Oh yeah.
So why don't you tell what happened? First of all, I'm sorry if I mentioned it before and you heard it, but I had a friend. His name is Dennis. He's a very good friend. Lives in Venice, and he's friends with Will Arnett and the other guys, and they were all on COD, Call of Duty, playing like live fucking gaming where everyone's just killing each other. So I'm playing with them, and it's like, wow, holy fuck, I'm actually playing with some fucking cool dudes. I can score a role in Arrested Development, or direct an episode, or write, or do something. It's all relationships, this fucking business. I get in. What better fucking angle than to be like, fucking playing like hardcore fucking gaming
It's a war out there.
with
man.
with like some major celebrity. So I'm like, hey, Braz, you mind if I bring in my fucking friend Levant? He is the fucking Charles Manson of video games. He is the Gacy, the fucking Bernardo. He is a mega serial killer, this fucking guy, Darren. Darren is
eat your
truly
liver and spit
one
it
of
out.
the best video game players in the world.
I was actually ranked 4th in the world in Quake 2 back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, he was the shit that he was like fucking Tommy. He was doing shit like he was doing fucking jumping jacks, bobbing up and down, teabagging, backwards flying, and
Well,
like killing people.
but finish-
Anyways, one second. So I bring in Darren to play with me and Will Arnett and my friends, and all of a sudden it just turns into this fucking Hiroshima shitstorm fucking nightmare where he frags them all one at a time, like as they're fucking birthing. He's standing over them, blowing them away one at a
They
time.
didn't even know what a tea bag was back then.
Yeah, you're just like, Like, what were so let's pretend we're playing. What were you saying to them?
I was like, let's get it going, guys. And
Oh, hey, gentlemen, let's this is a very
Let's have a
nice
friendly
time that we
game.
have played. No, you were going fucking loser, shitter, goof, doof, like
well,
fucking dummy.
you're supposed
You
to
suck,
arouse
you
as much
suck,
emotion
You suck. You
into
suck.
the opponent as possible,
Yeah, but you don't
so
get-
that they are off their game.
Yeah, but you fucking were. Anyways, literally, I'm just joking. Like, not joking. After 15 seconds, we were both fucking. I was
Yeah.
banned and bounced off that fucking shit. I know Amy Poehler was one of the people there playing. It's like,
One of the
you
guys-
ruined my fucking shit.
I think one of the guys was on the Leafs. I can't even remember his name, but he was pretty upset too.
Yeah, there's some one of the Leafs was on there too. It's like, fuck, dude. And
Well,
hey,
what
it's
am I
like,
supposed to
Kenny
do?
from Kenny vs. Spenny's playing on now, and he brought in
Am I
this
supposed
piece
to
of shit
pretend
friend.
to like suck at the game?
No, but you're supposed to be fucking cool so that I can buy us some fucking shit.
And what's that? Lay down and die
Could be.
Yeah, that's what you do.
from my cold dead hands.
That was the worst fucking reference ever. No,
What was that? What
you
reference
don't
was that?
fuck up your friend's shit. You fucked up my
NRA
shit.
stuff.
Even though Darren had all the money when we were kids. Darren was raised very rich. I was raised very poor. Darren's shitty stepdad had well, he was nice. He was nice. He was okay. He had a fucking Rolls Royce with fucking mahogany
yeah.
tables.
You're doing okay for yourself.
Well, it really didn't help my my grades.
I
having
wasn't
having
even.
a Rolls
I
Royce.
wasn't allowed. I wasn't allowed to sleep over at their house. I wasn't allowed in the fridge. My fridge was like.
I used to sneak you in, though. Remember?
My fridge was like a crackhead's vagina. Anyone could go in it, and you could have anything you wanted, and it cost absolutely nothing.
But unfortunately, the food did taste like vagina.
But my dad was like, "Oh, have a nap." My house, it was totally opposite. Where the Hotzes were super friendly. Everybody was welcome always, because my mom was from a shitty kibbutz, and that was her mentality. But when I used to go to your house, once I slept in his basement. The entire basement was covered in cat shit, and they were loaded. And they're in a mansion in like Forest Hill, and the entire basement was loaded. I wasn't allowed to sleep there. My best friend in the world,
couldn't
who
let
I've
you
known
sleep
since
alone outside,
nursery,
Kenny.
who I've
I
known
care.
since nursery.
I care about
Nursery.
you.
And
I need to
I have
put
to
a roof
hide
over
in the
you.
basement in piles of cat shit. I must have been, I don't know, 9 years old. I found a little corner behind a couch. I think we moved a couch over, and there was like this perfect, 2 by 4 foot space I could sleep on, and I slept there.
Kitty litter's
Well,
expensive.
I couldn't let you sleep alone outside. It was cold. I think it was winter time, so I had to find
I
a place.
lived down the street. There
Did
was
I
no
not come
reason
down
for
and
me
bring
to
you
sleep
water?
over.
I
There's
brought
no
you
reason.
something to drink, and I made sure you're okay. And I was hoping that you weren't going to attack my babysitter again.
Do you remember? Do you remember when I brought your babysitter something to drink? Why don't you tell that story? How
you-
old
you
was I?
tried.
8 years old? 9 years old?
I think we're closer
Puberty at least.
puberty,
no.
pushing
I was
towards pushing.
10
we were
years
thinking,
old
well,
at the-
10 years old. You don't like girls, really? Like it was.
Oh,
it was probably about-
this was a woman. Okay, tell the story.
I think it was after school, and you came over, and I had this babysitter. She was from China, and I said, Ken, I think you should maybe try to get it on with her. And he goes, okay, and he walks up to her and he says, I want to sleep with you. And her response was, but I'm not tired.
What a loser.
And then I was like, I want to go to bed.
But he sat there for like 15 minutes having this conversation, and all that was happening.
I couldn't even get it up. My wiener looked like a fucking thumbtack. And I was trying to bone this fucking Chinese maid. Like, I swear to God, I felt like I was 10 years old.
At least you tried. You got to give yourself credit for that.
I tried. But she was fucking ugly.
I was too chicken.
She was ugly.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I actually, no,
Darren?
you know what happened? I said to her.
16?
1 sec.
Jeez.
I said to her, I want a 69. And she said, I'm not making lemon chicken now.
Number 69. Oh, my shrimp number 19.
Terrible. Anyways, but we've known each other forever.
Buds. You're buds.
We're
Yes,
buds, ultimate
Still
buds.
are.
And I'd like to
Unfortunately
thank.
for everyone, you still
We never
are.
really got into serious trouble, but we should have on many occasions, from breaking an entry to vandalism.
I'd be in a house for drugs.
Break
with
and enter.
Darren.
Break and enter.
I think we're probably about 17 years old. My
Yeah.
friends' neighbors were away, and they were weed dealers. So we broke into the house. Actually, the window was open. So me and my friend go into this
So
house.
you just entered.
We entered, and Darren wouldn't go into the house.
Well,
then
someone had to stand watch.
Look at.
Oh yeah, Stan.
Well,
Watch.
like, seriously.
What a pussy. Anyways, we go into this house and I start rifling through all of these drawers. Nothing.
Zero.
No
but-
weed.
No weed. Just a big, like pickle jars filled with seeds.
But do you remember on the neighbor's balcony, on that weed crop that they had growing out there?
Yeah, we just harvested. This was like shitty homegrown. I had a trunk. The trunk of my car was filled with weed. And our friend was such a fucking idiot. His next door neighbor that shared a balcony with him had 50 massive plants. And we stole all the plants. Like, that's how fucking stupid this guy was.
How about us?
And
then
they knew it was him.
And we tried to smoke it like it was. We didn't know you had to prune it or smoke the female.
And this
the
guy,
male plant, is it? I don't
This
even know.
guy's mother hooked us up with a weed dealer. So she started buying this weed off this girl, Kathy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're buying all this weed off this girl, Kathy. Next thing we know, she's on the cover of Enquirer. Kathy Evelyn Smith kills John Belushi.
Oh, yeah.
That was our fucking weed dealer.
That's right.
It's like, what? Holy shit. And then, who sells, 15-year-old kids fucking ass? They're selling us acid.
I think she
the
wanted
guy's
something
mother,
else.
our friend's mother, was setting us up to buy acid. And then one of our friends jumped off a fucking bridge.
Oh, God.
It's like, dude,
Wah,
how
wah.
fucked up
Do
are
you
you?
remember we went to look for his teeth?
Yeah, and then Darren and I, guy jumped off a bridge. Darren and I the next day went to go look for his teeth. It was terrible.
Wow.
He lost 13 teeth. It was terrible,
Well,
terrible
Was
story.
it gold teeth?
No.
Unfortunately, he passed away a couple of years
Yeah.
ago. But
From complications 30 years later.
I guess that.
Don't
adds
do
up.
acid. Moral of the story.
Yeah, don't do
Speaking
acid.
of acid, I remember a time when Kenny dropped a little acid, and we were staying at a friend's house, and Kenny went downstairs with another boy,
Yeah.
and the
Hey?
door
Is this
was
your big
the door
story?
was locked for 3, maybe 4 hours,
Yeah.
June
and I
nails.
swear something was going on down there. They both came up licking their lips.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think happened, Darren?
Yeah, but then your dad
What
went
do I
home.
think happened,
Your
or
dad
what do I
went
know?
home and everything was okay. How about that time when you sucked that kid's dick at camp?
Darren!
Yeah, you tied a kid to a tree.
That's
he
a
wanted to
complete
be in this
fabrication.
club, and they tied a kid to a tree, and they made
No,
Darren suck his dick.
that's for
Did
losers.
you suck his dick?
I never sucked a dick in my life,
Honestly?
honestly.
Where did
It's
Kenny get
too-
this
why is it-
information?
It's too much. He
Kenny-
likes it too much in
Kenny
his
likes
ass.
to fabricate things.
Oh, really? Oh, and I'm
Yes.
downstairs on acid in a room. First of all, you can't fuck on acid. All you can do is stare at
camp.
bubbles. That's
First
all
of
you
all-
can do on acid.
Well,
Nobody has sex on acid. You're on fucking acid. It's like, oh yeah, man. Oh, let's have
Well,
sex.
obviously
I'm
you've
blasted on
tried.
fucking 2-barrel purple microdots. And I
You've
want to go
obviously
fuck a
tried
guy.
it, Kenny.
What were you
Yeah.
doing down there then?
I don't remember being down
I
there.
don't remember.
So it could have been. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you never sucked a man's dick.
Never.
Good for you.
Just
Never.
the boys. Just the boys. And a raccoon.
Yeah.
We used to call him peanut butter lips. You started this.
Well, we can keep going.
Have you sucked a
know.
raccoon's
I don't
dick?
think anyone has as much dirt as I do. So if you want to keep going,
Well, what's
Fire
dirt?
away.
I was a drug dealer. What? I never went to jail. I never punched anybody, really.
well, that's
You've been in-
because
What's the worst
that's
thing you have
because
on me?
you're actually not very strong.
Hey, watch you. The mic's probably totally in front of your face. Look at the camera.
No, the camera's right here.
What the worst thing I did? We went to the Who concert. We pushed some lady down the stairs, down the fucking 10 stairs, because we were
Why?
so wasted.
Oh, I
'Cause
remember that
everybody
night.
was so fucking blasted.
Oh,
Coming through.
we went out after we gorged on
With Darren,
Tanaka.
yeah, we used to do dine and dashes. Darren make Darren take me to all these fancy restaurants.
Guys were
It was the
assholes.
best. I tell you, you were the best. You would pull out cash. You know, we'd be like shitty little kids, and Darren would pull out like $80, and then we'd go down to like a video game store and buy, Intellivision games like Microsurgeon and all like the stupidest games. We bought a game once for, I think it was $80, and it must have been in the mid 70s. Like $80. That's when the game would be like $300 now.
Right.
And you were inside this human body shooting aspirins at these white blobs.
8-bit
Fun.
graphics.
It was the worst shit ever. But let me tell you something. Darren, back to video games. Darren and myself grew up at the perfect time when we were about, I don't know, maybe 5 years old. Pong came out, that tennis game, and we watched video games explode, and we're still gamers. And Darren had every single video game console ever because his parents had cash. You had, what did it start? It started with Atari.
No, Pong.
It started with Pong, and then it went to
Atari.
Yar's Revenge on Atari.
And television.
And then it went to a
ColecoVision.
television. Yep. Coleco was pretty good. It was getting
Commodore
there.
64. Remember that one?
Yeah. And what game? And
Jaguar. Turbo Crapix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Atari really stepped their game up with that Jaguar.
Oh, yeah. 64-bit.
Yeah.
And then it went to...
Then Nintendo and stuff started coming in.
No.
Sega.
Then it went to Neo Geo. Like, Darren had this, like, $1,000 console.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You had Neo...
Remember the cartridges? They were like the size of a VHS
It was
type.
arcade games.
Yeah.
In his house. He was, like, the first person. Like, he had Neo Geo. What year was that?
That must have been 85.
Fuck, that was crazy. Yeah, that's so... Every cent he ever had, he always spent on video games. And then...
And now I have no money.
Best game ever, Darren?
It's got to be the original Grand Theft Auto that started it all.
Really?
I think so.
Why?
What about Kingpin?
Just the freedom and the whole sandbox style of gameplay.
Worst game ever?
Probably that Microsurgeon or
E.T.
E.T. or big hyped up games that always let you down. I remember one on the Xbox. It was called
Sexbox.
Reckless, but I called it Worthless. And it was all hyped
Ouch.
up, and it was just it was terrible driving.
And I'm
game.
still playing shitty games now.
They're all shit. What are you gonna get? New system? PS4?
Definitely PS4. You know, I got to say the Xbox was a great system, but I like the freedom that they're showing for the PS4.
Freedom. What's a
freedom.
freedom?
Well,
This guy
it's
knows.
already wireless.
You can use.
He was number 4 in the world for Quake 2, Ken.
The freedom you get from the PS4.
Well, it's more than just the games. I don't play as many games as I used to. The
it's not
kids
what your
now do.
girlfriend says.
No, but seriously, you can share games with the PS4. The Xbox wants you to be connected 24/7, or at least a portion.
You can
of
vape
that
if
time.
you want.
Can I vape?
Feel free to vape in here, man.
Yeah, go
I might pull out the
crazy,
vape.
bro.
We're in the presence of a vape ape.
Yeah,
So.
Darren is a fucking a vapor.
Thank goodness for the vape. I'll tell you that. I was a crazy smoker, Kenny. I'll tell you, for 20 plus years.
Yeah, you
And
smoked that guy's pole against a tree at camp.
What?
Started
you know
there.
what? This has got to stop. You know, how about the time when you screwed a watermelon? You cut out a little hole in it, and you stuck your.
Now it's watermelon? I thought it was a cantaloupe.
Well, you
Cantaloupe.
You cantaloupe with a watermelon, like my dad used to tell me. Yeah, I
right.
fucked a watermelon. What else am I gonna fuck? It's the only thing my dick would fit
It's
into.
terrible. My God.
Was it good?
We used to go out like Friday
There
night.
are no microwave. I
Kenny'd
want
be
to-
like, I got to take a shit. Okay, and he'd pull out he'd take a shit like on the side of the road, and then he'd wipe his ass with leaves. This is what I had to deal with.
Good friend.
We were kids. We were fucking crazy. Once well, unless we should talk about it. Anyway,
Go ahead,
I
go
made
ahead.
a terribly large poop in the toilet, and I pooped, and then this little piece landed on top of it, and I showed Darren it, and he goes, "Oh, it's the fucking Kursk." Because the Russian submarine, the Kursk sunk. But the thing was, seriously, it was like
Oh, boy.
2 toilet paper tubes, like linked. I couldn't believe I used a rusty
What
hatchet
happened?
to get it back in the toilet. I think it's amazing, the human body and what the excretions that our sphincters hold.
What
is
happened
incredible.
to the good old days?
Now it's all fucked. Now we're all fucked. Now we got Darren's got kids. I got fucking responsibilities. I got a shitty house. I got to change the roof. Blah blah blah.
Dogs coming out the yin yang.
I know it's fucked. Three dogs.
Build a time machine.
4. Don't you have 4?
No, 3 dogs and a pig.
Oh yeah.
No, I love my girlfriend. She's amazing. And you know what?
She is. She's a sweetheart.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell
Go
you
ahead.
something
You
about
got the floor.
fucking. You can say I'm a fucking loser or laugh all you want, but you know what? I went through a bout of just fucking ramming tons of chicks. You know what I mean? And it's disgusting. And I'm a nice guy, and I prefer having a girlfriend, and I'm kind of a serial monogamist. But once you start fucking all of these girls, like it gets so gross, and it's just, people are stupid and they're really fucked up, and you never really know who you're going home with. And sometimes you're up till 4 a.m. trying to convince them to fuck, and then they go, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." It's like, well, what the fuck you doing here? or it's just so awkward. 90% of the time when a girl takes off her beautiful fucking top to see those gorgeous tits, they're just so fucking ugly and gross.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I did it. I had fun, and you know,
you're just
my dick looked like Freddy Krueger. I had to rub Noxzema on it for weeks. I had like my 14th skin graft. Fucking, I love settling down, waking up in the morning,
You're a
being
lover.
yelled at, not doing anything right, and then going to bed.
So no midlife crisis yet, Kenny.
I kind of went through a little midlife crisis recently, I think.
You got a few years to go.
But whatever. Look, I'm fucked. I'm done. It's over. Like, I'm probably gonna have to get married and have kids. Like, I'm gonna be 47 next year. It's like, even like, who's gonna fuck? Like, 18-year-old girls aren't gonna even fuck me anymore.
Sure they
Good
will.
job.
You're famous.
Not that. No. Who even
Not the
wants
hot
it? No,
ones.
fuck it.
Maybe
I'm
shitty
done.
ones.
I'm done. My
No.
life's fucking finished. I think the next thing I do, if I do something else, it's gonna be about something like the other half of my life. How I'm going to go from being a D-level celebrity to live the rest of my life happily. So I was thinking maybe I'll do some sort of project like that, something funny.
You can watch another.
But listen,
48.
I think my vice buds, they're like, hey, let's do something. So I think I'm going to develop something for them, which would be nice, like something really fucking cool. Maybe along the lines of Triumph, like a news show where I try to, you know, find out that, you know, who killed Kennedy, or show fucking Nazis that like black people are equal, or do something really kind of like, you know, 60 minutes on acid, or a 20/20 on acid, something like that. Something really fucking cool. See how much crystal meth I can smoke in a week. Like,
How much you think you could do? A lot?
I don't know. I've never smoked meth.
Only one way to find out.
True.
Get on the meth train.
Just promise me one thing: you'll never get fat again.
Yeah. Listen. I'm not fat. You're not fat.
Darren, you work out? You're looking real trim.
Well, I play sports a
Jeez.
couple times a week: hockey, baseball. You know, try to stay in shape a little
Lift?
bit.
You still lifting or what?
A little press. No, no more pressing.
Shit, I had no
Just,
idea, Darren.
You've been pressed against that guy against the tree. Did a lot of pressing there.
I mean, you're a kid. It's not a big deal to admit I did crazy
Oh
stuff.
boy.
Probably just a hand job.
No, Darren.
Are we going back
Darren's
to
not
this?
gay. I'm not gay. It
And
doesn't
please,
matter.
that camp story is just totally
I
false.
made it up because you saying I fucked my friend in the,
Right.
on acid
Lie
in
for
the
a
basement.
lie.
Come on, you should be nicer to me. You know, I look after your mother
Darren lives
So-
with my mother, which is amazing.
just for a short period of time.
I have to thank God I don't have to call you dad. Now my
can.
mother calls me a lot of the time and shits all over you, and you call me and you shit all over her. She called me
Literally.
and she said,
Scat?
"There's no internet. All the internet is out." Like, my mom thought that internet was like fuel, like liquid fuel that they put into the house, and she got an email from her
It's gonna run out.
provider saying that she's used all the internet, so she thought that she needed a truck of internet juice to come over and fill up the house. She's like, "I ran out of internet."
Well,
She got Dr. Internet in the basement.
And then well, what else? You know,
I think she was expecting something else in payback.
I'm sure.
But didn't she put a water thing in? Monitoring
Oh,
the
she
amount of
did put a water meter in because
Darren's using all the water. The guy doesn't. You don't even use water.
Well, after sports and hockey and baseball, you need to take a shower.
It's a 45-minute
Yeah,
rinse.
and then his dog has fucking diarrhea. He feeds his dog fucking like pounds of raw chicken.
Well, that's the only thing you should feed a dog is raw food.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, but your dog was spraying diarrhea out its ass all over my fucking basement that I paid for.
Good diet.
It's a dog's a
I
dog's a dog.
never even got
Ken.
into this whole fucking basement thing with Avi's uncle, and I wanted a cheap basement for my mom. Then my mom asked my brother-in-law's uncle, who's like this fucking Victorian architect. He redesigned everything without telling me, and it went from like, 5 G's to like 40 G's. Fucking Christ.
really? That
Moved
much?
the bathroom from one end of the apartment to the other for 15 grand. It's like, it's a fucking basement. The bathroom's already there. There's no reason to move it to the, other
toilet
side of the
wouldn't
house.
flush. The toilet wouldn't flush for like 6 months, and they said you said that I
Dan, you
flushed
broke the toilet.
with a condom. They said was in
you
there.
put condoms in the toilet.
And you know what it was? It was a finger caught from upstairs.
What is a finger caught?
I don't know.
A what?
A finger caught.
Well, you got.
I don't know. It's like a condom, but it fits on your finger. I don't know what you do with them, but
Like to finger somebody?
I don't know who's using them in your house.
Yeah, my mom.
Maybe it's just a really small condom.
But to blame me and to
You-
think that I'm bringing chicks downstairs and using condom
Babes.
and flushing them down, babes. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you'd need a ball peen hammer and an ice pick to fuck my mom. She hasn't had anything in there
Kenny,
since
how could
the
you?
Carter administration.
You don't know that. You don't have
I
to
wish. I said, Darren, go down there, give her the fucking hullabaloo, the kugel, the kishka. Give her the fucking the pierogi kielbasa.
I'll take a nice hot meal.
There's never been that
That'd
awkward
be
moment.
sufficient.
You should give her a nice hot meal.
Face plant? Face job.
That's Kenny's mother, Darren.
No, hot plate. That's what they call it.
Well, you know what the difference between a hot plate and a cold plate? Supposedly Adolf Hitler loved the hot plate, but he loved the cold plate, but there actually is a hot plate. Do you know the difference?
Please.
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Okay, the hot plate is when you lie under a glass table and some girl takes a shit on the table and you're like, oh, you're watching it from under the table.
I want some of that. Yeah.
That's the cold plate. The hot plate is when you put like cellophane or saran wrap on your head and some guy sits on your face and takes a dump.
A guy or girl?
Well, whatever, whoever. It could be a fucking llama.
What would
I
you
don't
prefer?
know.
I go cellophane. Why not?
An aardvark.
Would you do that, Darren? Have you ever done scat or anything crazy like that?
No, I'm pretty, I'm a simple guy.
Well, Darren has this. Okay, I'm going to talk about Darren's problem. He had a little problem for a bit.
I did?
Darren,
Okay.
well, girls, first of all, Darren got a divorce. It was amicable. He's got 2 beautiful kids that look exactly like me.
Well, I wouldn't say it was amicable.
Well, whatever.
But
Anyways,
It happened.
he separated from his wife, and then he became the J-date master, where he started working out, and then he started boning all of these fucking Jewish chicks, like these 55-year-old Jewish chicks, like ramming the shit out of them
What?
nonstop. You
okay.
dated
You're humble.
100, like
You're
50.
a humble man.
You dated 100 old single Jewish mothers, right?
Well, I dated a few.
Yeah, I dated a
know,
few.
a couple
Anyways,
on the bridal
but
path.
after his divorce, Darren couldn't ejaculate. He would have, he would get a boner, and it would stay like that for like 2-3 days. And all these girls, they've never been fucked like that in his life, and they were, he had like his skin was being ripped off by their fingernails.
jeez.
But it's true. He couldn't come.
You know what? That's the last time I'm ever telling you anything
but
about
it's true.
me.
It's true. Listen,
Well,
it was
listen, a lot of
you were-
psychological
you-
things happen in your mind after you've been with someone for 18 years, and all of a sudden you're with someone new. And your mind plays tricks on you.
It's true. And after Serge left you and moved back to Ibiza,
Oh boy.
you haven't been happy.
Did you get blue balls? Like, blue balls hurt.
So Darren,
I don't know how to comment.
Darren was so depressed, and it's my friend. We were hanging out a lot. He was so depressed that he started banging my girlfriend's mother's friend, and she
Hold on.
was a
Girlfriend's-
manatee.
Girlfriend's
She
mother.
was so ugly and horrible that she was a farm animal. It's like someone shaved an orangutan, a morbidly obese orangutan.
Warm
Well,
body.
Yeah.
She
I
was
just
like
gonna say
looking at
that.
her now, like she looked like someone put a wig on the iceberg from Titanic. She was horribly. She was so fat and ugly,
She did
In a good way?
comfort me at a time of need.
and she licked your butt.
She tried.
She tried.
Yeah.
Were you able to come in that instance?
Okay. That's it. That's
My
it.
girlfriend's mom's friend licked his butt, and she was
Forget
the
it.
ugliest thing.
Okay,
She
it's a
was
good thing
so
I'm not telling you what
ugly.
I did to your girlfriend's mother.
Oh.
Just joking. That's just a joke. That's,
Oh, whatever. Listen,
Yeah,
hey,
whatever.
Well, more power to you, bruh.
yeah.
Listen, I'm happy that you're cool enough that you can come in here and say that you've
her, yeah.
fucked the pigger, and it was funny experience to
It's
you.
not what's on the outside, Kenny.
What's the worst thing you've ever seen me do?
No, she was a lot uglier on the inside than she was on the outside. She was disgusting. It's such that she had like that, like, her fucking voice. It was like that scream that from Dumb and Dumber that Jim Carrey did in the car. Like that's what her voice sounded.
Makes me very angry.
That's what she sounded like. Anyways. All right, so
She
let's
sounds
move
cute.
on. I'm sorry we're talking about this stuff.
Okay, yeah.
What's
Can we
a
be
bad thing
mature
that-
about something?
What's a bad thing Kenny's done? There was a good camp story or something about him sniffing.
Well, I was a
pants.
vandal.
Oh, this Kenny sniffing pants?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, Darren sniffed pants in nursery class. Some one of our classmates took a dump in her pants, and you know Sherlock here decided to go sniff everybody's chair to find out who shit their pants. He
Shit detective.
He got to the girl's chair.
Yeah, I
and
did.
He
I
puked.
found it, teacher.
That's true. And then I got in trouble. To the office.
A poo sleuth.
But no, we were at a party once, and Kenny was so drunk. We were at my friend's cottage, and he had a spiral staircase in this old wooden cottage.
Super rich family.
Super rich. And there was this hot girl that Kenny had his eye on, but he was so drunk. And she went to change, and she left her jeans on the railing. And I remember I was just sitting in the chair, and Kenny's like stumbling in and bumbling in, and he grabs the jeans, and he's like, and he smells the crotch. He like looks at me, and he just heaves.
I projectile vomited down this like gorgeous cedar like log cabin staircase.
Down the spiral staircase is dripping
It just
down.
stunk so bad.
I had the laughs. My gut. You know when you get those laughs and your gut is like inside, you couldn't even breathe.
But I didn't even know anyone was. I just went up to her pants. And I just said,
What are you doing? What
And it was
pleasure do
the
you get out of
worst
that?
smell I've ever smelt in my life. And you know what? Pineapple's very good for that, ladies. Pineapple is very good for that.
Good tip.
Yeah, stick a pineapple up there so no one can smell it.
Uncut.
Now, Darren, you're living with my mom.
Just temporarily, yes.
Yeah, which is nice because I like having somebody in the house.
Uh huh.
What would happen if she came knocking on your door in her moo with that you know J.J. Walker afro down just sticking out of there and said, David, I want to make some hummus.
Well, I really haven't thought about that.
I want your kebab I want the tahina from your kebab.
I would probably call you immediately, and maybe call 911.
David, I'm making dessert. Do you want any baklava?
Oi, Gewalt.
That's never happened?
I couldn't even negotiate for free rent at that point.
Do you like 3 fingers in your tuchus?
Oi.
You know when
I'm speechless.
If you're banging a chick that calls it a tuchus,
Not good.
not cool, brah.
No.
Wrong again,
Your
bro.
mom.
Now, you guys went to the Middle East together, did you not?
That's right.
Take some pictures?
We did. We went to the Gulf War.
1991. Darren was my friend who came with me to the
That's
golf
right.
war.
Sitting with some vets.
Right? We took some serious pictures, man.
I took about 1,600 photos. Darren took about 60. I was crazy. Darren's like, you're taking too many photos.
So
How was
we
that?
get back from the war, and Kenny sells a show for like $100,000,
Yeah.
and he didn't even like tell me.
What,
I'm
his
like, hey,
pics?
who gave you a camera? Who flew you down? Who's your buddy? But no, sold
fucked
all
you.
the pictures.
You know what's amazing? And this is a true story. Darren is the only 4th generation photographer in Canada. His fat, disgusting uncle that looks like the penguin, who's a total fucking loser, is a photographer. His grandfather is a famous award-winning photographer. And your great-grandfather was a photographer.
That's right.
So I think you're probably, and this isn't bullshit, the only 4th generation photographer. And I'm going to show some of Darren's pictures now because they are so fucking good. He's been my personal photographer ever since I was, I don't know, 6, 7 years old. The guy's been running around with his Fisher-Price camera and taking the best fucking pictures ever. And now let's play a little music and look at some of your pictures, Darren.
Okay. Thank you, Kenny.
Weren't those pictures amazing? You know, it's hard. Listen, it's very hard to take photographs, and Darren had a studio. And the thing was that I used to be a bar mitzvah and wedding photographer with his shitty uncle and his cousin.
The Ranzoid.
You know, I like your cousin, but we were charging like $4,000 for like these shitty videos that we were filming, and Darren was coming out and we're all doing photos and stuff. But what happened was everybody, once all these cheap instant cameras came out and people were on their wedding tables, instead of hiring photographers, were putting like 20 cameras on the tables, and that's how they were getting their photos. And once digital cameras came out, everybody had a fucking camera and Instagram, and everybody's a fucking virtuoso and doing these, Fontana pictures and these, Leibowitz photos now, because they have like these fucking mats on Instagram. Everybody's taking my mom's banging off fucking Pulitzers of, her feet on a beach. Like, it's incredible. How many good photographs are taken on all these fucking platforms now, and it's hard to get a job because everybody thinks they're a photographer. And you're one of the greatest trained photographers I've ever met in my life.
Well, thank you, Kenny.
And you love sucking little boys' dicks in camp.
Is it a good business? Kenny. You have a good business right now, or is Instagram screwing you?
You know what? A lot of people are not resorting to professional photography these days. But if you want something professional and professionally done, it does make a big difference.
Plug your website. What do you got?
www.darrenlevant.com or just Facebook. You can like my page.
All right.
Darren Gilbert Levant.
All right.
No, give him a plug.
I was just joking.
Boyscocks.com. We don't
Why
even
am I
have a
laughing?
clock today.
That's not
Where's
even
our
funny.
clock? How much time do we have?
It's at 1491.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's moving backwards. Who knows?
Do we know how long the show's supposed to be? Where's Paul?
I don't know. Let's just keep talking. We're gabbing. We're a couple gals
Well,
just
what other
gabbing.
But we could
stories?
be here for 2 fucking hours.
So we do 2 shows today. Big whoop.
That's a good idea.
Deal with the reality, man.
Okay, so what else do we have on the list? So Darren's one of my friends who sends me some of the greatest, like a lot of my viral videos and a lot of that stuff comes from Darren. So, he is a master at finding this stuff.
The man behind the cloud.
Like a lot of those funny articles that I print comes from Darren. We are
We're a team.
curators of the internet. Like we,
You have access?
Siphon the dreck.
One, we send each other the most disgusting shit ever. I just found this video of this guy boning a 95-year-old lady, and this kid who works as a janitor in an old folks home was banging this old lady, and his friend was filming it. It's so horrible. Like, it's all fine. Like, she totally loves it and he loves it, but it's one of the worst things ever.
I didn't send you that.
But
you like looking at crazy shit, though,
we
right?
both worked in an old folks home. I worked in an old folks home for my friend's family in my neighborhood, and they're all so fucking horny. Some old guy. I'm in there first watering down the soap for them because they were so cheap. I go in there and the guy goes, my friend, he's a pharmacist and he makes condoms. Why don't you show me your penis and I'll tell him what condoms to get you. And he was just like this insane fucking old guy. He was so horny. They all try to fuck each other all the time. They literally have orgies, and
You think there's money there?
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, didn't you work in an old folks home for a bit?
Maybe to help and assist and really
So yes,
care
you did.
for the people.
But not to have sex with them.
Yeah,
Care.
not
You're
to
such a
have sex with
caring.
them.
You're such a caring person.
I am. I'm a very sensitive human being, Kenny.
Yeah, you're sensitive. You're fucking sphincter sensitive. You're not sensitive. You don't volunteer. You've never volunteered for anybody ever.
Are
How
you
much-
You
joking
don't
me?
give a shit. You
How
don't
much
really
did you give
care.
to charities this year?
I knew this was going to turn into this.
No,
Just bash.
I go to old folks home and I really help the old people. I rub blush on the
Sure.
old ladies and I chew up their granola bars for them and then bird feed them.
That's very nice.
No, you fucking don't do anything. You're not a hero. We're scum. We're bottom feeders. We're cockroaches of the earth. Right?
Good to know.
I make people laugh. You're boning
I
50-year-old
make people
Jewish lady.
smile.
Are you still on
Yeah,
J-Date?
with a knife.
No,
you
I
cut-
have
don't you-
a great girlfriend right now.
There you go.
You cut Joker faces into them with your switchblade.
Terrible.
Now, you do have a very nice girlfriend now.
Yes.
You like older women,
Matures?
mature.
She's not older.
She's older. Well, she's a little older.
No, she's about my age.
Well, girlfriend aside, though, you like matures.
I do like sophisticated, mature ladies.
Why?
They're fine. They're very refined, and
Good.
They're refined. They're very refined.
So, like, if you had a choice between a mature and, like, an 18-year-old, you'd pick mature?
absolutely.
There you go. Good to know.
Especially if I had to go to heaven or get some virgins, I'll take the mature ones.
Convert to Islam. You'll get tons of.
What do you like? What's your favorite thing about mature women?
You know what?
Their
I hear
sexual
that
habits?
sound coming from upstairs sometimes.
That's my mom on the treadmill.
After you bring her some soup from United Bakers. Yeah.
Some exercise.
Those mud flaps slapping together.
Darren, you're in the World Series of Poker.
I did play in the World Series of Poker a couple years ago.
Poker
yeah.
in the front, liquor in the back.
How'd you get into that?
I bought my way in. I went with a few friends.
Anybody can buy your way in. Like you can just.
You can. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
How'd you do?
Well, I didn't last the first day. A little bit too much partying and having a good time. I didn't really take it that serious, but I did get to meet a lot of the big players, and I took
that was
out a
really
couple of
fun. It was
players.
really nice being in the poker community. I got to meet a lot of the players, and
Well,
I didn't
nice
last past the
guys.
first day. It did cost me
It's a
10 grand, even though I'm
marathon.
broke.
It's a marathon. It's a marathon.
Yeah, not for you. For them, it's a marathon. You went in there, hi, bye, here's my
It wasn't
money,
10
adios.
grand.
How much? How much did you
Hey,
lose?
full tilt guy, how are
this
you, bro?
This particular one was about 2,500.
Yowzers.
Why? You can pay $2,400 to come to my house for the day and then leave. You can play poker. We can play gin rummy.
I'll hang
It's
out.
okay.
We
I
can
didn't
play go fish.
Can I play? I got $2,400.
fish my wish.
Now so what? No more poker now. You were gambling a little bit. It wasn't.
No, never.
Well, you're on your you got poker shit on your Samsung.
Good plug.
That's like video poker.
There's no money in that. That's all fake
It's all,
money.
yeah, it's all for fun.
Samsung sat next to me in grade 8. He was from Vietnam.
He was a prick.
Samsung. No, he's a nice guy.
Was he?
Yeah.
Not the Samsung I remember.
Now,
Yeah.
what else do we have on? I want to talk to you about Darren. You know, we have the things that we do back and forth here. You do a lot of conspiracy stuff.
Well, I
not
like- I
necessarily
like to read
conspiracies.
alternative news.
Yeah, you read alternative news and you send me a lot of alternative.
Sure.
You warned me about the gold. You knew that the entire U.S. market and the world was going to collapse before it collapsed. And you helped me pull my money out of the fucking market and save me a bunch of dough.
How'd you know?
Well,
He reads a lot of shit.
basically, whatever CNN tells you, do the opposite.
Fuck mainstream media. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's all controlled.
Jeez, you're tapped in.
So wait, so don't wash the pasta after you boil it?
You're getting rid of the starch. Are you nuts?
They say do it.
Ah.
CNN, their numbers are fucking collapsing.
Totally.
TV is dead. It is dying. It is it's in rigor mortis, bruh.
There's a couple of good shows left.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
about it.
Oh, both of them today. Hey, you watch Game of Thrones? Yeah. Yeah. You read the book? No. You read the book? No. You read the book.
It was a conversation. That's what people do. They talk.
Hey, bro, you see Jaws? Yeah. You read the book? No. You read the book? No. Why, Brian? Why would you ask if you read the fucking
I
book
wanted to know
when
if
you
he
didn't
knew
even
what was
read
happening.
the fucking book?
I wanted to know if he knew what was
He
happening
was trying
while
to
he
pretend.
watched
Brian
it.
was trying to pretend that he read the
No,
book
I
by
wasn't.
asking
I never.
Darren if
No, I
he's.
never did.
Hey, man, you see Harry Potter? Yeah. You read the book? No. You read the book? No.
He's a sophisticated young
Hey, man, you see Hunger Games?
No.
Yeah. You read the book?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Why are you asking if you read the book?
Because I want to know if he knows what's coming up in the next season.
Read
I
the
have no
book?
idea.
No. You play the board game? No. You listen to the record? No.
Have you seen this season of Game of Thrones?
No.
So you don't want me to ruin it for you, eh?
No, I saw the first 3 episodes, and it was a little slow for me, but now I'm forcing myself to watch it because everyone says it's so fucking good, and I'll probably end up loving it.
What was
know
that
what I
last
mean?
episode called? The Red Wedding?
Oh, that's the second last,
Oh,
but yeah.
That was heavy.
Go on, Darren. What happens?
That sounds like my wedding night.
Well, I don't want to spoil it for Kenny.
Yeah, don't. Well,
He's
don't
read the book.
don't
Don't
post
worry about
spoilers. People are listening to this fucking show.
He's read the book. He
I read
already
the
knows.
fucking book.
Did you?
No.
You read the book?
Dude, last thing I read was the TV Guide in 1978. I haven't read anything. I don't even. The only thing I read is menus, and I can't even read anymore because my eyes
I
are so
thought you read
ruined.
the
My
Torah.
glasses.
Don't you read the Torah?
I read the Kabbalah, so I
Yeah.
can learn how to destroy my enemies with words.
Darren, are
With
you a reader?
Not so much anymore.
The guy failed
No.
grade 3. He's not a reader. All right.
You may have had a
Do you know
comeback.
what? I had my IQ tested, Kenny,
And
and I'm not genius, but under genius called superior intellect.
mild genius.
Okay?
Yeah, but
So make as much fun as you want about me.
yeah, that was last week when you went back to grade 3 and had your IQ tested on a grade 3 level. That's not. I think you're a smart guy.
Oh, thanks.
What was your number, IQ?
You know,
Superior intellect.
But like number wise, nothing.
1.5. He
I
doesn't know
forget what the number
numbers.
was.
He doesn't know numbers.
Some
Paul, how much
genius.
time do we have left? Do you know?
We got time.
10
boy.
minutes.
No.
All right, good. Okay, so look, so
Yeah, you don't need me anymore in here, do you?
Yeah, we got like
We
7.
do.
We got like
Um,
7 minutes.
so how are things now, Darren? You're
Things are good.
you I think you went. We both went through a little midlife crisis. We're entering the other halves of our lives right now. We're both 46. Born. I was born May 67, the summer of love. Hi, Joni. See you tomorrow.
You lucky dog.
And shit's fucked up. And the reality is that, look, you know, life goes really fucking fast. Yesterday I was literally smudging my fucking feces on the wall of my crib.
48.
And today I got fucking, you know, potato flakes dangling off of my nuts. I got fucking rashes where I don't even know, nothing's rubbing against. It's fucking insane. I can't see. I may need an eye operation. I go to the eye doctor to get new glasses. First of all, they tell me the glasses are going to cost $1,000. $1,000 for fucking glasses.
I just got these. They cost me $800.
It's fucking retarded. Who are
these.
these fucking
800
people?
bucks?
$800.
For a shitty pair of
right.
glasses, I lose my glasses like fucking chiclets. There's nothing. I go to Venice Beach once a year. I buy 10 pairs of $5 glasses. I lost a pair today. My aunt died a couple days ago.
That we report that the founder of CARP has died. Lillian Morgenthau passed away at the age of 89. She was a pioneer in furthering the cause of older Canadians, founding CARP in 1984 with her late husband, Murray Morgenthau.
Aunt Dad?
My aunt died. I'm sorry to break into it, but it's true. My aunt died, and you know what? Life is short.
That was your dad's sister?
My dad's sister. My dad would be 97 now.
Amen.
And his sister died. She was 89. She was a bit of a curmudgeon. She was really annoying.
Your dad was the greatest,
Rest
though,
in
Ken.
peace.
Yeah, my dad was great.
I'll never forget your dad.
But you know, it brings back sad memories. I'm telling you.
Kenny
you know?
used to bring in girls of all shapes, sizes, ethnicities, and Jack would say, "What is this, the United Nations?" Remember that?
I know, it's true.
He was
funny.
great.
Hey, we're all gonna die.
We're all going to die. And you know what? This is my friend. I was talking to my friend Steve Markle from Testes the other day. And he called me. He's living in Vancouver now. And he called me and he was just freaking out. He said, I don't know why we are all not just fucking and going crazy. And I don't know why people are just not running around screaming, we're going to die, we're going to die. Like, he doesn't understand why every single second of our lives we are not freaking out about dying. And he's so pissed at girls that they just won't fuck. It's like, we're gonna fucking die. Let's fuck. What is it? Like, all of these stupid rules and everything. Like, don't people realize, like, we're gonna fucking die? Like, why do people not think about that? We must have a genetic trait in our fucking brains that stop us from worrying about dying.
Huh.
There's got to be something in our makeup, in our chemical balance of our brains, because if we realized and just always thought that we were going to die, life would be so much different. Because I'm sitting there watching them, you know, kick my fucking aunt into a hole, and I'm just thinking, holy shit, dude, this is going to be me. This could be me today, tomorrow. Let's go, what the fuck? I'm going to fucking die. What the fuck am I doing here? Why aren't I eating a giraffe's head? Like, why aren't I eating fucking the best, like, most expensive fucking piece of food in the fucking world right now? Or, you know, going out there and killing, like, Ahmadinejad. Like, why don't I strap a fucking bomb to me and fly into some fucking sleeper cell terrorist group, or just start fucking, you know, Jackie Channing them to shit? Like, what is it that's stopping me from realizing that I'm gonna die and doing what I need to do to make my shit fucking sick?
Your ego.
And you want to go to heaven.
Oh, heaven, fuck it. There's
All our
others.
egos control us, Kenny.
But why I like that Markle was saying, that's like, why the fuck aren't we all just freaking out and just fucking and covering ourselves in Nutella and just there should be a massive fucking pit.
At least a zombie apocalypse.
of jubes and Nutella, and we should all just be fucking the shit out of each other till our penises explode.
Let's
Enjoy
do
it
it.
while
We
you
need somebody
can.
to start it, and I'll follow.
Yeah, what about Joy? Joy, whatever happened to Joy?
What is it?
It's a hand soap. No, honestly, I don't understand why where everyone's so conservative and thinks they're so fucked up, and everyone's so weird about everything. We're gonna fucking die, and so
Well, maybe
people
there's
should
something
not.
afterwards,
People
Kenny.
should start either. Here's the thing: we're gonna die. Either fuck with everybody or don't fuck with anybody. Make a choice. There should be two worlds. One, I'm gonna be cool and moralistic, or the other one, it's like fuck this shit. Let's go. You know, video games or fucking nice religious. You know, make a
Crazy.
choice. Crazy or not crazy.
Yeah.
Well-
Draw the line.
That's where religion comes in. Keeps you safe.
Does it though?
No, that's retarded. Okay, what else? We have anything else on the list? We have to wrap shit up, I think so.
I think we're getting to the end.
Darren,
Here.
I love you, my
Okay.
best friend. Who do you think is going to pallbearer the other guy? Who's going to die first, you or me?
Oh boy,
This is a ballsy prediction.
definitely me.
You're
no,
de-
I
you're
think
dead
you know what's so
first?
funny. I think I'm going to die first.
Nah, it's me.
I hope so.
Because
Oh,
you're
God,
already
do I
dead
hope
and you
so.
don't know it.
How do you think you're gonna die, Darren?
I'll probably just drop dead of a heart attack one day, just
Cool.
while I'm
Cool.
walking around.
Good to know.
I think all the semen
Dang.
from his testicles are going to back up his spine and blow his brains out.
Kenny, well, thanks for having me on and not roasting me too badly.
No, listen, I love you, and my best friend in the world, my oldest and dearest friend, the person who's been with me from day one. You were at my first second birthday party ever. I got pictures of me and Darren.
We were in
basically
nursery.
we're in junior nursery
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Jeez, that's the early one.
You were still making potty in your pants.
I still am, and I'm going to be soon. Anyways, rip Auntie Lillian, I love you, even though you're a tad mouthy. But say hi to my dad and everyone. Don't fuck shit up. Life's too short, bro. Brian, want any last words? Brian, there's no Brian's Minute tonight. We had to rush the show.
Stay tuned for the radio parade. It's coming up next.
Later, everybody.
Good night.